Okay, whoop. That'll work. Hey everybody, MsMoon here. I don't like my light here. Let me change this just a little. Woohoo! Killing time. I don't like how low the angle is, but that's not true. I have books. Hold on. Let's see. Put this behind and then leave this. That's much better. Oh, okay. So, last week was supposed to be sweet treats and it didn't happen, and I'm a little glad it didn't happen, even though I was excited about it, because I started getting this head cold thing. I have pretty severe year-long sinus and allergy problems that can develop into a head cold. Doesn't get too bad, but still, it's... Anyway, this week isn't firing either, and it was supposed to be Spelljammer, so a little sad about that, but that just means that I can fine-tune some of the next couple of weeks. And hope. No, not really. Next week, we know that kids are showing up, so the heist is a go. Last week was supposed to be sweet treats. The kids were going to be in Sucrosia, which was a kingdom mostly made up of candy people and candy themed people. They were gonna be at a festival celebrating the nation and get attacked by the savory army with melty cheese stuffs and pasta and enchilombres and all sorts of crazy things. The princess was going to try and evacuate as many people as possible to a safe holding place, and then she was going to tell the NPCs that she had an artifact that divided into a bunch of little like key pieces that were going to go into specific crystals all over the country. They needed to get those crystals back to the original spot where they were, and it would activate a shield that would protect them and drive their enemies away. So yeah, that would have been fun. I came up with a lot of fun things for that. That map alone, the map is so cute and I love it, and I had so much fun just fiddling with the colors and the effects, because I hadn't really done like brightness effects and stuff like that before, but this gave me the chance to really like fine tune, like color things, hues, just different things in Incarnate that I've never really, well, I mean, I've done it from time to time, but I've never really been like, all right, we're gonna go sweet, pastel, berry colors, and all of the fun things that make sense. You're living in a kingdom based entirely on sugar. It was fun to make, and you know what? Maybe I'll run it as a one-shot for the kids one of these days, but for right now, that was last week. This week was going to be Spelljammer. They were going to be on the Rita's Dream with the infamous Captain Albert Alexander, which pretty much came from the song from Steam Powered Giraffe. They were going to be attacked by space clowns, and the infamous pirate Buggy the Clown was going to board their vessel, hurt a lot of people, and then once they had whittled him down considerably, he was going to try and like escape, like over blasting off again. They had 3 passengers and a cargo hold full of things that needed to be delivered. So the whole point is you need to get to 3 different destinations for the passengers and for your shipping manifest to unload and you to get paid. Session 1 was basically that, establishing them as characters and who they were on the ship and who they were apprenticed to, mostly because I was going to kill off all of their mentors. But that's a different story. Anyway, so they had to get to the destination to stop, refuel, and make repairs, and then evaluate the manifest for the ship so they know where to go next. Tuesday would have been dropping off the first passenger in the first like offload of cargo. Thursday would have been the second. Friday would have been the last. And all along, there are random encounters that I had typed up or grabbed from Spelljammer and was like, if they rolled this on I think I said it was going to be a D10, but if they roll that, then they get that encounter while they're traveling through wild space. Yeah, I think it would have been fun. I didn't really have a map for it because I was using the Spelljammer Space Galleon maps and stuff like that. I thought it was going to be fun. What else happened this past week? Oh, City of Heroes! Oh my god. I think only a few people know about City of Heroes. Lisa knows about City of Heroes. And of course Jen does. God, Jen and I need to reconnect because it's been forever. Anyway, I feel like I should stop this video here because City of Heroes feels like a whole completely different thing that I need to make a video about. And yeah, I probably should. This is my check-in video for this past week, which I'm starting to think Wednesday is going to be the day that I post that because I can do editing Tuesday night, usually, and then I can post on Wednesday. I'm trying to think of the other things that happened this week other than me being absolutely miserable. Oh, we're doing a class for minis. It's painting minis class, basically. She'd mentioned needing like a dryer for the minis, that would make things easier. And I was like, I have a heat gun and an old dryer. And that got me to thinking, because the reason I got the heat gun was because I wanted to do paint pours, and then I never got around to doing it because I didn't have really a good space for it, and I didn't have the money to keep investing in it. And I was like, hey, have you ever done a paint pour? And she was like, no. And I explained the process, and she's like, I want to do that. And I was like, yeah, I always want to do it too. And she's like, we should probably like get together at some point and just do that, like just test it out. We could get like supplies from dollar stores and like cups and things to stir with and whatever, what have you. And then it hit me, and I was like, I think I want to do that for my birthday. So for my birthday this year, what I'm going to try doing is buying little canvases over time and paint over time. And I have a big canvas. And supplies and stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to invite people over. I have that big tarp. We can mix different colors, have paint pours where everybody does their own little canvas, and then everybody can contribute to pouring a section on the large canvas, and I get to keep the large one, and everybody else gets to keep their little ones. I'll probably keep them till they dry, assuming that a lot of people turn out. I don't know. I doubt it, but it's possible. Yeah, so that's something that I'm going to be doing for my birthday. I'm kind of excited about. Other than that, and the City of Heroes thing, which I need to make another video about, I am probably going to just end this here. I need to eat my very sad breakfast and get ready for work. So, I'll see you later.